Hey, it's Tanya, and if this looks like a lot of stuff, it's because it's a lot of stuff. I had a bit of a windfall, and then I went on to Blitsy and discovered that there's free shipping, and excuse the fact that my kids are leaving, so if you hear the vroom vroom noise of the car, it's because they're leaving, and I just couldn't wait to share, so I'm just gonna go for it. So yes, Blitsy does free shipping to South Africa over $79, and well, yes, so I went cray-cray, and it's a bit embarrassing, but I'm going to show you anyway. And I have got into mixed media and art journaling. Okay, I'll talk as I show you. So I've got into all of that. So I saw these, and these are, I bring it up, you can see there, they are an art crayon, which is a watercolor crayon, and it says high pigment water soluble wax crayon with soft smooth consistency. It's light fast and can be smoothly mixed for brightly colored blending and a watercolor appearance when combined with water. So how cool is that? So I'm going to give them a try. So this one is their neutrals palette. So you've got all these sort of neutral colors. So there's that one. Then there's the blues and the purples. They're pretty blues and purples. And there's the reds. Yes, I know. No judging, people. No judging. So there's the reds. And the greens, because despite what everybody thinks, I think green is a fantastic colour. I love green. So, heart green. Hang on, let's try and do that, shall we? Well, that's not a heart. Okay, we'll ignore that. Anyway, love greens. So I got all of those. I'm just going to put them over there. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm all breathless. I got this thinking it was going to be bigger. It's the Canson watercolor. Oops, I've got watercolor paper, and it's there. Gosh, there's like 30 pages in there. It's huge. I thought it was bigger, but I'm okay with this small size. I've not quite got into that whole massive thing yet, and I could use it like an art journal, or I could tear out if I made some fantastic artwork, which is unlikely to happen. But what a great thing to use for practicing watercolor. Oh yes, so let's move that out of the way. Then I did get, and I got the small one as well. I actually do have one of each of these, but I threw in some more because, well, they're extremely expensive here in South Africa. This, I looked it up now, this here, if you do the exchange rate with our, and excuse my language, piss poor currency at the moment, this is $55. Yeah, so you can understand why I would, you know, purchase where I can at a good price, even if bringing it in does make it expensive. It's still not as expensive as if I was to buy it here. So there's those two. I'm not going to show you those, you know what they are. I did get some more of my Micron pens because, well, they're nice, and I'm also getting into, I'll show you just now, I'm getting into doodling. Yeah, so I got the 05, the 01, which you can't actually see, there we go, the 005, because that's a really cute little teeny tiny one, and an 03. So that's good. I've got some pens. This I wanted to try out because I've never had this before. It's their Prima's watercolor paper pad, and I'm trying to open it. It does actually, it does lift up. This part lifts up. Okay, there we go. And it feels beautiful, and oh god, I keep doing that. And it's not like pads where they are blocked all the way around. It is glued there, but these sides are not. So I'm guessing that makes it a lot easier to peel off. And it's a 12 by 12. Voila. Already there. I can do a background and scrapbook and just go, oh, just go, I was going to say something rude, but just go for it. I got a couple of stamps because I don't have, and sorry for the glare, I have a lot of stamps. Well, I mean, I have quite a few stamps, but I don't have illustrations like these ones, and I thought these were really pretty. It's penny black, blooming garden. I thought I could use those in my art journaling and my watercoloring. And then this one, never had Alti New before. This one's called Botanical Garden, and it's just lovely. You know, you can see colouring it. I mean, I'm not quite there yet to actually draw these kind of illustrations. So that, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Then I saw these Prima art journals. They're really pretty. Shame this poor one got a bit banged up. Poor thing. It's the prettier one of the two, actually. That's a shame. But again, this could be used for mixed media. The paper's relatively thick. It's not obviously watercolor paper, but I'm going to see how it takes to the various media, me with the buzzwords, and we'll see. They are pretty though. And yes, I'm leaving that for second last. I then got a whole bunch of Dina Wakley's acrylic paints in these cute bottles. I got, ooh, Tanya, try and get in frame. I got Ocean and this pretty fuchsia. There we go. And this is such a pretty colour. Turquoise. And I know it's going on and on, isn't it? Ruby. I was so excited. Lime. So excited to try all of these things. Oh, blushing when I got to the post office and the woman said, oh, hang on, I've got a parcel for you. I thought, oh, yes. And lemon. And then she hit me with the fact that customs had really nailed me. What can I do? And then just this I got because I've never had clear gesso before, so I wanted to try it. I don't know, see? I'm all for trying new things now. And then of course I got Ranger's texture paste because it is the best texture paste out there and I love it so much. And then I threw in, I know I was very naughty, I threw in a new Traveler's Notebook cover because look at it. Let's get rid of it. Just look at it. Isn't it pretty? Isn't that just too pretty? And it is a rather green. Trying to look and see. I mean, you could almost, I mean, see, it's not turquoise. Definitely not turquoise. So if you aren't that keen on green, shades of green, this one is not for you. But I think it is gorgeous. And inside, it's gold. And it's got the pockets. And it comes with a Traveler's Notebook and other pockets. Beautiful. So it's going to go on the shelf with my other Traveler's Notebook covers that I have. And then I wanted to show you something which, oh, whoopsie-daisy, is the whole reason why I went madly on a spending spree, because a dear friend of mine, you all know who she is, Eureka Landgraf, yes, sent me a palette with some gorgeous colours in it. I'll show you, I swatched them already, I was just that excited about them. Ta-da! Oops, okay, so they were a bit wet. Okay, so here's a PSA. A, don't do haul videos on the fly, and B, maybe make sure your paint is dry before you close your book. Oh dear, oh well, that's fine. But look at those pretty colours. They are just gorgeous. And just to prove to you that I am actually art journaling with watercolours, I've tagged the pages I want to show you because the others aren't very nice. So I'm only showing you the good ones. There's this one, which I did. And yes, you will see my style is very much like Arit's style, because I am still learning, so I am copying her, essentially. And she has this wonderful watercolour basics class that you can take, which teaches you a whole bunch about watercolours. Look at that, huh? For somebody who has no artistic bent, drawing style and wise, and you know, is a watercolour newbie, that's not bad going, hey? And then the one that I'm actually working on now, which I find quite fun, is this one. I love my flower. I know that looks a bit like a Venus flytrap, and I'm really not sure what that is. But I think it's kind of cute, and I have done various backgrounds which I am now drawing on, like that. You see, so I just did backgrounds, and then I'm going back and I'm drawing on them. So there is that, and I'm almost done. But I want to thank you, Arit, so much. I cannot wait to play with these and add in my watercolours that I have bought. So that was super, super generous of her. And I just wanted to show you one last thing that I'm doing. I bought some Tomoe River paper, which is incredibly thin paper, but it can take watercolor, and if you draw in it, it doesn't really show through, or kind of doesn't show through. So I've started to do little illustrations. Ta-da! I'm following a chappie called Pick Candle on YouTube, and he does these insanely cute little illustrations of things, and he just gives them eyes and little noses. So I drew those, and then I coloured them in with Jane Davenport's Mermaid Markers, and then that was a really funny little illustration that I did with a little bird. And yeah, but this one I did today, and I'm really quite proud of. Ha ha! I've got a kitchen friendship going on here, and I reckon the cupcake is grumpy because he looks grumpy. The toast is badass. Man, he is mean. The poor saucepan, don't know what he did, but he's looking very embarrassed about it. And the jug, well, the jug doesn't know why he's there in the first place. And then I did some pot plant buddies. So there they are. And then I just figured I'd add in some of the boys. And I'm going to get the mermaid markers again, and I'm just going to colour it in, and I will probably colour in this one and just carry on in this little homemade doodling traveller's notebook with Tomoe River paper. So there we go. These are the things that I am most excited to try out. So thank you for sticking with me through this, and thank you to all those of you that watch my videos. I wish you all a wonderful day, and yeah, we'll chat again soon. Bye bye.